Hey guys, welcome back to Tara Makes Up. I have no idea how this video is going to look because I'm just filming in the apartment we're staying today, but I thought it was important I get a video up for you guys again while I'm away, still in LA where it's beautifully sunny. Again, I've tried to find some kind of light, but the sun may change throughout this video as obviously I'm not on my normal studio lights. I wanted to do kind of a January favourites and a little bit of an LA haul as well, kind of show you what I've picked up since I've been here. So there's a mix of beauty, a few random things, stationery, and I guess I'll just get straight in. So the first thing, I guess I'll do makeup first. Some of the stuff as well I haven't tried yet, so I'm still kind of having a play with a lot of the things. This one I've already used on a shoot, and it's the Lorac Pro Palette, which I'm pretty sure you guys will have seen on many YouTube channels. Now obviously because the light's being a little bit difficult, hopefully you can get an idea of this palette. I'm going to do a blog post anyway guys on my kind of top things to buy in the US makeup wise, so keep an eye out for that on harrymakeup.com. But yeah, this palette, I love how narrow it is. It's super slim. The eyeshadows are buttery and really blendable, really lovely, and I think you kind of get a bit of everything in here. You've got some really nice mattes all along the top row and shimmers all along the bottom, and I've absolutely loved that. So I'm really glad I picked that up from Ulta. Now the other place I had to go was Sephora, of course. In England we don't have Sephora. We do have it in Europe, but they still don't stock the same things that you lucky people in the US get. So another eyeshadow palette, but I've had my eye on this for a while, is the Tartelette in Bloom palette. So it's not the one with just the matte shadows, it's this one. Really beautiful neutrals. There's a couple of shimmers though in this as well, and I just think this is kind of the perfect neutral palette. In fact, dare I say it, it might be my new all-time favorite neutral palette. But again, there's going to be reviews on lots of these things on the blog anyway. Another thing from Sephora is the Jaclyn Hill for Becca, the Champagne Pop, which is now coming to the UK, but I thought I'd pick one up anyway while I was here. I really do like this actually. When I first saw it in the pan, I actually thought it looked a bit too orangey, and I wasn't so sure. You will have seen it in my LA vlog part 1 if you've already watched that. But it's really grown on me. I think because I'm starting to catch the sun a little bit while I'm here, it looks really lovely with the tan or a more medium skin tone. So that's probably where I'll use it most in my kit as well. So the second things I had to pick up were of course Kat Von D. Again, we don't have these here in the UK. These are the liquid lipsticks, which I think are called Everlasting Liquid Lipstick. I really like how long the packaging is, and I went for kind of colours that I found harder to pick up in the UK. So I got a really nice vibrant orange, and I think that's called a Go-Go. And then I got this purple called Suspiria, which is this really nice pinky plummy purple. So two very different colours, but I thought it was a good way to try them out. Super long lasting. They are liquid lipsticks, so they are a little bit drying, but I think if you want it to really last, you kind of need that dry formula. So just pop a little bit of lip balm on before you start, and then remove it before you apply your liquid lipstick. So drugstore favourite, I did go to CVS, and I don't think we have these yet in the UK. They are the Revlon Ultra HD liquid lip colour. They're matte lip colour, sorry. I really like the packaging of these. They kind of feel like a little test tube. So again, it's like doe foot applicator, really super pigmented, not drying. I find these a little bit more watery than some of the other liquid lipsticks I've tried. But I really love this, and I think the price point's amazing. I brought another berry shade as well, which I've put somewhere in the midst of all my packing, but really like those, and I really hope we get them in the UK. So you guys know how much I love amazing Monica Blunder. She was in my vlog, and we've done some stuff for her channel and my channel, which will be coming out soon. And she made me buy the beauty blender. She said I had to try this. Now I haven't decided yet if this is a favourite or not, but as this is kind of like favourite / LA haul, I'm still testing it out. I definitely feel it does work best damp, so if you run it under the tap, then squeeze it out and even like roll it in a towel so you get all the moisture out. It works beautifully for concealer, and I really like it for cream blush actually. That's what I'm tending to use it most for, but I have yet to decide whether or not it will overtake my brushes. So I'd love to know what you guys think about the beauty blender as well. Make sure you leave in your in the comments below what you guys think. So another Monica Blunder recommendation was It Cosmetics brushes. Now I saw these in Ulta, and Monica, I brought the airbrush concealer one, and then after I saw Monica, she actually kindly gave me a couple to try, and I really think these are incredible brushes. Again, cruelty free. They've got the kind of Teflon fibre. so very, very easy to clean. And with these, this one is, what's this one called? Heavenly Luxe Complexion Perfection. So you've got like all over buffing brush and concealer on the other end. Don't know how well this is going to zoom in with this camera, but like I said, guys, we're back to normal for the next favorites video. And yeah, I just find these blend beautifully. They feel very much like a pro brush. They clean really well. And this one I've got here is the Heavenly Luxe Flat Top Buffing Foundation, and they literally do just that. They just blend things really well. I find for the price point, these are really, really good value and work really well. So the other thing I was really lucky to attend while I was here in LA was the Tom Ford new press launch for their SS16 launch, which is absolutely amazing. I cannot wait for it to hit UK. I don't know if it will be out by the time this video goes up. I found it quite hard getting UK links, so I'm presuming it's not. So this is the cream blush. It's so beautiful. It's called Pink Sand, and it's a really, really soft cream blush. And I like cream blushes that stay creamy. I'm not a fan of the kind of turn to powder. For me, I'd rather just use a powder blush. Obviously it's Tom Ford, so the packaging is gorgeous. It's got this gorgeous like white gold packaging and a mirror inside, and this colour when it's on the cheeks actually really reminds me of NARS Orgasm, but in kind of like a cream formula, and it's a little bit stronger, so it's really nice with the tan. It's still lovely on pale skin tones, and I've worn this pretty much every evening we've gone out in LA, so really loving that. And I have done a blog post as well on the new SS16 collection, so I'll link that below as well if you haven't seen the new Tom Ford collection. So the last thing I picked up in LA that has to be a favourite this month, and this is, again, bringing it back to my geekiness. You guys know I love my stationery. In fact, there's two. The first one is from the, is it called the Container Store? Yeah, the Container Store. And it's these little sticky tabs. I'm really sorry about the light, guys. I'm trying to move them so that you can see. There we go, that works better. So they're little kind of colourful tabs, and they're like post-its, so they're sticky on the bottom, so when you're using a notebook or a diary, it's a really good way to kind of go back between months, and obviously you can just throw them away when you don't need them. And they've got a little like book covering, and they make me very excited. So second kind of stationery slash book item is this, which I actually ordered before I came out to the US because I knew I was coming here and staying with friends, and this is the Day Designer. So I don't know, again, you can get it from UK based websites now, but they're mostly sold in America. It's a very thick yearly diary book. Let's hold it close again, hopefully the camera will adjust. And I went for the kind of spotty Dalmatian cover. It's really nice ring bound, and it's just a really nice way of organizing your year. There's lots of kind of like to-do lists. There's really good things like don't forget, you know, organizing your money, organizing your priority of what you need to do. And I just thought this would be a really nice kind of desktop diary, so I'm really looking forward to using that, and it's definitely making me more organized, and I'm already quite organized, so that says a lot. So another thing I picked up, which is from a store called Lucy, which I've really, really liked for amazing kind of leisure wear and sportswear, is some sports bras, which I know seems quite a random thing to put in a favorites video, but I actually find it really hard to find really good quality sports bras, especially because I do have a larger bust, and especially if you run or you do quite high intensity exercise, it's really important to have a really good quality sports bra. And this one does have the pads in which you can remove. Let me hold it close to the thing. It has the racer back, so it's super comfy, and they have these in all different prints and colours, so it was really nice if you like to kind of mix and match your sportswear, and it's so comfy, so I'm really glad I picked that up. The last few things are favourites that I haven't brought here in America, but I brought them with me, so I thought I'd show you those quickly. And these are things that I've just been really enjoying using. So Bobbi Brown, I had to give this a mention because I've had this, I think, since before Christmas now, and I love the packaging. It's so small, but there's loads of product, and they've actually made a face highlighter now that is a liquid, so it's got a little pump bottle, and this is in Seashell. Now, you guys know I absolutely love my Becca Shimmering Skin Perfector. The light may be an issue with this. I'm not sure if it is going to pick it up. trying to find a way. Again, if not, I'll put a blog post, guys. But this is very similar to kind of Becca Shimmering Skin Perfector. It's really beautiful, it's really subtle. You can use it in your foundation, you can use it on top of your foundation, and it's just a super lovely highlighter. So another drugstore favorite, or Kiko I guess I would call it, kind of drugstore price point. It's really affordable, and that is their Liquid Intense eyeliner. Now this is the one I'm wearing right now. Not sure if the camera's gonna pick up or not on it, but I absolutely love this. I think it's actually on sale at the minute in Kiko, so it's like £3 or something ridiculous. But it is one of the most long wearing formulas I have ever found for an eyeliner, even compared to some of my expensive ones. So if you do get a chance and you have Kiko near you, or they deliver to your country, definitely see if you can pick up one of these, as they are on sale. So I know Kiko does put stuff on sale a lot and then it goes back to full price, but I have a feeling this may have been a limited edition product. If you can get hold of it, I promise you it's one of those things, you'll absolutely love the colour. It's like a shimmery brown, but kind of discreet shimmer, and it's just a beautiful alternative to a black Harry flick. And then last but not least, one other thing I wanted to mention, which I was given, again while I was here, I forgot about this one. It's Kate Somerville, which I always hear Caroline Hirons talking about, and always have like mental note to self to check them out. And I was given the Deep Tissue Repair Cream with Peptide K8. Now, the first thing I have to say about this is the clever packaging is genius, because it's like a pump system, so you push this down and then the perfect amount comes out, so there's no waste, which I really like. It's really clean, you don't have kind of all gunky bits around the bottle, and I think the only downfall is you can't see how much product's left. That's a little bit annoying if you're about to run out, but this is just such a lovely moisturizer. You can use it alone or with a serum, and my skin's gone very, very dry since I've been in LA, which is quite unusual for me, and this has just been a total saviour. So I've absolutely loved that, and I really hope we start to get Kate Somerville in the UK soon, so fingers crossed for that one. So that's everything, guys, for this month's favourites video and a little bit of what I bought in LA. I am going to do more blog posts as well on kind of my favourite go-to things to get when you're out here in the US for beauty. So keep an eye out for that on harrymakeup.com. Again, sorry about the light going in and out and the shadows and everything. This was the only place to film, so I'm doing this so you guys get a January favourites video. And the week after this, it will be my vlog part 2 of the LA diaries, and then back to normal with the videos. So I hope you guys are having an amazing January, and I'll see you guys for more videos soon. Thanks very much, bye.